Geishas are a fascinating part of Japanese culture, which is a mystery to most of us. But Jessie met a real-life geisha girl who has given up the life of mystery to now call Aotearoa her home.
Quiet, delicate, precise. On the outside, a geisha like Rie Shibata is a haunting picture of serenity of an era gone by. One only sees beauty, but behind it lies discipline and rigorous training, something Rie has learnt the hard way at a very early age.
First, I thought really, especially when I was a teenager, I really hated to be those discipline or practice and stuff, because everybody else is just playing or hang out with friends or something, but I couldn't, so I really hated.
It was Rie's grandmother who chose her among the other grandchildren to become a geisha.
Before that, I really hated her because why did you choose me? Why me? Like that. And then always really strict to me, every day, how I eat. And she always hit me, so that's not the right way. You can't be geisha, those things. And then I don't want to be geisha, but she was you have to.
In this Western world, away from her hometown of Kyoto, Rie has chosen her own place, away from scrutinizing eyes behind the camera. But even in her photography, her geisha training comes through.
Rie was quiet but confident and came across as that pretty quickly. And I found her to be really on top of everything that she did. A lot of people that come and do work experience with me expect me to say, okay, now do this, okay, now do that. But Rie was always just watching what I was doing, trying to stay one step ahead of what I do.
When Rie isn't working as Leon's assistant, she works on her own photography. Although there are no pictures of geishas in her collection, her life as a geisha is reflected throughout all her work.
I put my nana's idea into the photography. Marbling is art, but each time it's showing different aspect. When you drop the water, it actually spread a different way. So a geisha performer actually has to be every time you go to performing to the audience has to be a different aspect.
One very interesting part about Rie is that she can come up with some interesting idea from nothing. And she can come up with some very tiny things, but something that we don't really care about, and then we get into it and make it really creative.
Being a photographer may seem like the end of Rie's life as a geisha, but she knows better. Living and working in the Western world has helped her fulfill the wishes of her grandmother, to carry on her teachings and let the world know who geisha really are, beyond what is portrayed in the movies.
From having seen the movie Memoirs with a Geisha, it looked like some pretty intense training for a long time to serve, I guess. One of the things that comes out with Rie in her work is that she's just really gets stuck into everything, and she does everything really well, and she's got incredible patience, more patience than I've ever seen before.
Inside, people don't understand, if I walk in the street, I was with jeans and hair and then nothing about geisha, but inside me is still carry on those geisha-ness. So I believe inside me is actually still remember those days and then still want to continue story about geisha as well, I think.
Without her colourful and majestic kimonos, it's hard to tell Rie apart from any other girl. The very word geisha means artist, and it is said that to be a geisha is to be judged as a moving work of art. Being an artist is what this geisha does best.